My lovely Sagittarius is. So first thing is, Sagittarius, you need to forgive yourself. You need to be careful of being too unkind to yourself. You need to establish a relationship with yourself where you can be a friend to you when you need you to. You know, like some of you are in your mind heavy and you're just going over like mistakes or things that you done wrong or things that you could have done differently, or how you wish you never like messed with Jacob, or how you never gave, Maria a chance. It's like you could be really beating up on yourself about the things that you didn't know. You could have been a thrill seeker. You could have really been attracted to somebody. You could have been really attracted to somebody, and you could have gave them your time. You could have gave them your body, and you just feel like you made a big mistake. But just be careful, because at the end of the day, how are we going to learn if we don't make mistakes? All right. Some people feel like you carry a heavy energy as well. Be careful with your energy, because sometimes like that heaviness can be like overthinking, like you're carrying the pain or the sorrows of your past, or things that you wish you could have done differently. Like some of you, just be careful of being too hard on yourself, because what that part of you needs is like empathy and compassion. Like in order for you to heal that part of you, it needs love. So in your mind, when you have that voice that condemns you and is being very harsh and critical to you, which some of you, that can be a parent's voice too. Sometimes those negative, harsh voices are like your parent, or what your parent would have said to you. Some of you have the best parents in the world, but some of you could have had parents that were very harsh and critical with you. And so you struggle with being harsh and critical to yourself. But, one thing that can help you, and this is if you do believe in God. Not everybody believes in God, but if you believe in God, like God forgives you. If you pray it out, if you cry it out, like you're forgiven for the sin. So why should you continue to hold yourself hostage if you are already freed, because God died for our sins? But yeah, I feel like you need a good cry and a good laugh and some good food. I feel like once you cry really good, and if you don't have a friend to confide in, if you just like journal it out or do a video talking to yourself, and you could delete the video when you're done. I feel like once you release that energy that seems like it's stuck in your heart chakra, it could be in the center of your heart. Some of you struggle with love because you don't even trust yourself. You don't trust who you'll give your heart to, and that's okay. Sometimes too, when you're single for too long, you may rush a connection because you've been so deprived. You've been so deprived from love for so long that sometimes it's easy for you to fall into temptation very fast. That's the truth. You've been love deprived. So sometimes you may want to rush it because you've been deprived of hugs. You've been deprived of kisses and of intimacy. But so let's see what's going to happen. This is your general message. Some of you are going to be going to like Macy's. Some of you could be making returns to the stores, or you could be going shopping. This is your general message. This is if you're single, if you're in a relationship, and this is work. Somebody wishes they could be like you too. You may have friends that are so inspired by you. They don't see your weaknesses, and they may not even see your weaknesses as weaknesses at all. But you're going to be very, very creative. You have a lot of money. Some of you can be overworking. See, it says surrender to like feel like low self-esteem. Let me just explain this. Spirit wants you to know, like, you deserve success. You deserve love. See, like, this makes sense with the original message that I said. Sagittarius, stop punishing you. Stop punishing yourself for the actions of other people. And it's beautiful that you do hold yourself accountable. You wish you could have showed up differently, but you did the best that you could. I hope you forgive yourself, because what it's starting to do, you're being so harsh on yourself that it's starting to make you like not see yourself in the true light that you are. Like, you are admirable, you're very, very creative. Your laughter brings joy to people around you. But if you sit down in your head and just think about all the things that went wrong and what you wish went right, it kind of keeps you at a low frequency, and you start to look at yourself in a very low way because you're punishing yourself. And like putting yourself on punishment. Free Sagittarius, free Sagittarius. Sagittarius, free yourself. Free up yourself. Free up yourself. You got a lot of money coming when it shows, like from work, whatever you do, or some of you could do things on the side. If you do something on the side that's very creative, and it could be a way for you to like release, you know, some people do podcasts to like release and share the knowledge and wisdom, like what they've been through, they can share it on a podcast to the world. Like what you've learned, your lessons can actually help so many other people grow and not fall into the same temptations that you did because you learned, and now you can spread awareness with the world. So if some of you have like podcasts or YouTubes or TikToks, you're gonna make money off of your you about to make money off your pain. But you are enough. You are more than enough. You're in this position, you're in this world to heal and grow and fall and get back up, honey. If you're single, some of you too could find out that you're pregnant and you don't know if you want to keep the baby, and that's why you could be upset with yourself. Like, how did you get yourself in this position where you're pregnant? And babies are a gift to the world. Like, Sagittarius, I hope you got some good friends that can truly give you support and speak to you with love so that you can have a healthier perspective. So if you're single, you don't even know that this person loves you. Are you with a Cancer? Are they hiding how they feel? Somebody loves you, but they're all over the place. 1 minute, let me see. Yeah, hot and cold. This person loves you. And they think about you a lot. You know what it is with this person, and they're going to try to come back to you. Yeah, it shows third parties. This person, they need to tame their sexual energy. If they could tame their sexual energy, they would be good for you. And that comes from the inside. You're going to have to want to tame your sexual energy. I feel like this person could be easily like allured. But they fantasize about you. I just feel like if they don't want to settle down, it's because they know that they're not capable of commitment. That's the only reason why. They know that they got a couple of people in their DMs and they don't know how to turn down temptation. I feel like they don't think they're capable of being committed, and they lie a lot. They lie a lot. But deep down inside, they do love you. Deep down inside, they could see themselves. They also think you criticize them a lot. You criticize them, you may put them down, you may complain to them about how they're not a man, they need a man up, or they feel like you say things to them that can like make them feel very insecure about being a man in your life. Like when you get mad, you can say some really harsh things that like shakes this person to their core. And it just makes them feel like, well, shoot, I just might as well just stay a player. It's not like I'm good enough to be in a relationship. You know, like, this person just has too many things clouding their judgment. But on the core of it, they really do want to be in a commitment. You could have harshly cut this person off because you were tired of, like, you released them. You were tired of this person wasting your time. You were tired of it. This person was causing you so much stress. They were being so distant to you. 1 minute they all up in your face and in your bed, and then the next minute they need space and they're being so distant, and you call them and you can't get them to answer, or they just acting like they don't want to be in a connection, and it will make you feel like left out in the cold and played, which can play on your self-esteem too. That's why you got to be careful who you're with. This could be playing on your self-esteem as well. The way how this person is treating you. They can make you feel confused about yourself, because 1 minute they act like they want you and they want to be committed, then the next minute they're distant, which makes you feel like, well, am I not enough to settle down? You are. This person just doesn't know how to sit down. That's the reality of it. You know, you could be focused on trying to make yourself happy, and if you're not, you should. Because I don't think this person is in a place where they can bring you happiness, only because they don't seem stable to me. I'm going to do a full spread on this person on the extended. Let me just pull one more card for them. Oh, sugar. You got you a narcissist. Be careful. That's what I'm saying. Like, they seem too self-centered. A narcissist is just somebody who's self-centered. They focus on their self and what they want. And they kind of they don't think about how their actions can hurt other people. You know what I'm saying? They're all for their self and what feels good to them and what they want. So it's like they could want a family, but in order for them to like have a family and settle down, they would need to be more considerate of your feelings or how their actions will hurt you. And they're not, because they're all for themselves. So just be careful. But see, it's like the intimacy. You spread so much love to this person. Like, they feel so safe with you. That's the only thing. This person struggles to settle down. Okay. Now, if you're in a relationship, some of you don't know if you can continue on in this relationship with the Two of Swords. It's like you go back and forth with, and it's because you love this person loves you, but you could be in a place right now where you're going back and forth with yourself about them. Like, you don't know if you can do this commitment with this person anymore, even though you both have a lot of love for each other. Some of you may feel like they're too immature at times, or you don't like the way that they speak to you, or sometimes when they get mad, they can put you down and you don't like it. Let me see. You could be with a Virgo. You could be in a relationship with a Virgo. It's like you guys are hitting a rough patch. You know, you guys are like both stressed out and burdened by this connection. Yeah. This person, when they're upset with you, they detach emotionally. You don't feel connected to them at all. You don't. This person may also say to you that no matter what they do, they just feel like it's never enough. You can also be with an Aquarius, but they do want to heal this connection with you. You can feel like, I don't know if we can work. You can also be with a Pisces. There's a lot of court cards in here as well. You could be with a Pisces, or you could be with an earth sign. It's like, even if you two live with each other, there's a lot of silence between you two. You just feel very distant from each other. I feel like you guys are going to be okay. I feel like you're just going through a season of like, I knew it. It shows 10 of Swords. Whatever you two are going through, whatever arguments, it's going to come to an end. There's going to be lots of communication back and forth between you and this person. Sometimes they think you don't even care. Like, you can tell them what they've done to you, and they feel like they tell you what you do to them, and they feel like you don't even care, you know? But there's a lot of pain between you two. And you could be trapped in your head about this person. You can also be going through like financial stress with this person as well, like finances. You guys are gonna have a deep conversation. You guys have a brand new beginning. I don't see you two being over. I just feel like it's a small road bump. I don't even think it's that big of a problem. It doesn't feel like it. Energetically, it just doesn't feel like that. Like there's ebbs and flows in relationships, the same way there's ebbs and flows in business. I just feel like you guys could have just came to a little bump and it'll be okay. I'm gonna do a full spread with them on the extended. Let's see for work. Or some of you think that they hang out with their boys too much, they spend too much time, and you feel kind of like neglected, and you're not trying to rush them or you're not trying to control them, but it's almost like you give this person your time, and if you're not giving this person your time, you're working. It's like, what about me? It could be that as well. You feel like they're not spending as much time with you, and you could feel a little neglected. Some of you are going to be exhausted when it comes to work. Some of you could be renewing a contract on your job. Your job can be doing negotiations for like a contract for the new year. And you're going to just be feeling really tired. When it shows like laziness and destiny, you could be working on a job that you really love, but you just don't have that much energy. Some of you can have so much on your mind, and you could be so stressed that you just don't feel like working as much or as hard. You could be in your head a whole lot more than you are at your job. Okay. I feel like it's just that time of year. I feel like the year is coming to an end, and I feel like people are at their wits' end when it's closest to the year, when it's closest to the end of the year. Yeah. Don't forget too, guys, if you want to sign up for my workshop, I'm having the end of the year workshop December 28th on Zoom, where we can manifest, heal, and turn up and celebrate. I'll be doing a live reading on there if you're interested in that, taking advantage of that. The link will be in the description box. And I'm going on to the extended. I'm going to do 2 full spreads with these 2 people, and as well as messages about your family, your friends, your children, and whatever else comes out. I send you so much love and light. Happy holidays.